Hey y'all, welcome to
Shit, I'm 30.
Woohoo! With your host, Dexty.
Drunk Dex.
Oh god.
And me, Carla.
There's so much alcohol.
What happened was I welcomed her today in the house with a mango margarita.
They were waiting. They were chilled.
No, the problem, don't you usually take your time?
I do. See, the thing is, this straw is so cute. I want to keep using it. And then the coaster is even cuter, so I have to remove the cup to look at the coaster. So I have to sip the drink. Oh, girl. I'm trying to do the Cardi B okay.
Well, I feel that I'm getting hot, but I know you're drunk.
Yeah. So, what's been up, Carla?
Not much. I'm going out, hanging out, dotting and bopping.
Yeah, you were partying. I feel like you were partying from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. yesterday.
Probably. No. It was like 3 o'clock until about midnight.
So did you ever believe that I was going to come out? Because remember, I was like, I might catch up with you.
And I FaceTimed you. And you very politely ignored my goddamn call.
I was in Walmart like, it's not going to happen.
I was like, let me just try. Maybe like she's in a mood today to go out. You didn't answer. I didn't even bother texting. I'm like, you know what?
She's
That's
not
cool.
coming.
She is not coming.
You know what? I'm glad that our friendship understands its boundaries.
It does. Because I was just like, fuck this shit.
And I had so much fun watching your Insta story.
Didn't you watch them today?
Yes. I watched them last night too.
Oh, I thought you had watched them today.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I had a great time until we got to some white people's house. I don't know them. They're my friend's friend. But the moment I walked in, they're very generous with their blow.
Whoa, really?
Do you do drugs? Would you like some blow?
Oh my gosh.
No. And when you say no, they're very like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Nothing? I mean, a little weed? No, I can't do that either. I see Jesus when I do that.
You know, that is, white people are very generous with their drugs.
You said that, and I didn't realize how generous they were.
Yeah, very generous.
And I thought Coke was expensive.
I have no idea how much Coke costs, but I could imagine, like...
Listen, they give it out like it's like sweet tarts. You want a piece of candy? Just handing it out.
Yeah, like, they not secretive about it. It's like, hey...
No, I went outside and they were in the car. Well, this is when they went to the car more than once. And they were in the car. And I was like, hey, Bo. They're talking to me like, oh, we're just going to do some drugs real quick and be right back inside. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You can't even tell me, like, we're talking about something, but it was awkward because it's four of them in the car.
Oh.
Why are you sitting in the car?
Right.
I was like, I'll wait for you inside.
Right.
Okay, bye, Bob. Okay, Shirley. See you in a minute.
That is so random.
They come back hyped as fuck. But I had a good time. They're very generous with everything else, with their house, with their drinks. You can jump in the pool. You can do whatever you want. And that's the fun part. And they don't judge you for not wanting to do
I mean,
drugs.
how could they?
I figured they'd be like, fuck you don't want to blow with us, come home, go
Right.
hang out with somebody else. Well, no, they'll be like, oh, we're gonna go do our drugs, and then we'll come hang out with you again.
Right. Okay.
I thought that was cool. I ain't gonna judge you, honey. Go
Right.
do what you want to do when you know this is all fucked up.
It sounds like you had a great time at your white people party.
I did, and I had a really good time at the wedding that I went to as well.
You went to a wedding? Oh, you did go to a wedding?
Just got back from there a week ago, bro.
You did.
That one was fun. I was drunk the entire time.
Really?
Bro, I was drunk. I didn't make it to like anything at night.
Yeah, day drinking for me is so much more fun though.
It's way more fun at night.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm thinking about what time I want to go to bed.
Right. If I want to be productive the next day, day drinking if I'm going to drink.
Yes, like we should leave here and go drink some more.
I got to go to the dollar store. I'm very excited about my dollar store trip.
This is the third time we've mentioned the damn dollar store. What are you getting from the dollar store?
I love the dollar store, but I'm going to make these little like welcome baskets for this project that I'm doing. So I'm
Who are
super
you
excited.
welcoming?
Guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
to your house?
No, not my house.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'll talk about it later.
Okay, fine.
But anyway, I've been like super productive this week.
Have you?
I have. I feel like I've been making money moves. Yeah, like I've been like getting stuff done. I find that I have to set more short-term goals because I
Yes.
have a lot of goals that are long-term, but in the meantime, I'm not doing much to get to them other than dreaming about them.
Yeah, no. I sent you the thing about that one quote. The Thomas Edison quote. Right here. Vision without execution is hallucination.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. So right now you have a vision.
Yeah. So
No, you have a hallucination right now.
yeah, I'm testing. But yeah. So
What is one of your big goals?
one of my big goals? I want to be a millionaire.
With the M or with a B?
With an M.
Because Beyonce's with a B.
I know, but I feel like with the B, I would be like too much. I would just go fucking crazy.
Make me sign an
I
NDA
would
and
like,
shit.
yeah, seriously. Like, ma'am, can you sign this and leave your phone at the door? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it right now on this big of a platform because we have so many listeners. But there's several things that I'm trying to do. One of my goals is to work for myself
Yes.
within the next year.
That is a great goal to have.
Yeah. So all these small things that I'm doing are trying to put me towards that. So that's what I'm doing.
Do you want to talk about your house? You did talk about your house earlier.
Oh, yeah. So did I mention that I just purchased my first home?
It's a big ass house. It's a big ass house. I went and it was like huge.
Yeah. I bought my first home. It's a big deal for me because like there's not a lot of homeowners in my family.
No.
In my immediate family, me and my siblings and even my mom, I'm the only homeowner at this point. So that's very exciting. My mom is so proud. It makes me so happy. Like my mom does drive-bys with anyone who will get in her car to show them my house. Like it is so cute.
Right. She might be a little humble, but the house is popping. It's a corner house with a whole lot of land and a whole tree that she's trying to bring back.
It's around about 2,000 square feet. You know, and I have a papaya tree. It's dying, but I have a papaya tree.
It might come back to life.
Yeah. So this week I'm supposed to start like demo in the house.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's another exciting thing I have going on. But so what are we talking about this week?
We're talking about
How many of us have them?
we pulled up when the song came out.
Yeah. So Carla, do you feel like you have a lot of friends?
No. Yes,
Yeah.
but no.
Okay. Explain that.
I have a lot of, because I do know a lot of people, and I feel like I'm willing to like do things with different people, but like friends that I know that I can call about anything. I think I only have 2 people, maybe 3,
3.
that I can call,
Okay.
and they'll either help me out or throw me to the dirt.
Yeah.
Like,
So you have a lot of acquaintances, but 2 real friends.
yeah, I decided a long time ago that you can't have too many friends. You can't
Yeah.
be open with everybody.
No, you
Because
can't.
people talk a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And they're not always there for you like you want to be there for them.
Right.
So, no, I don't have that many friends. Do you?
I don't. And you know what? It's so funny. I used to like think people who had a huge group of friends were so cool, right?
too.
Because whenever you wanted to do something, there's someone to do it with, and they introduce you to all these different things. And then I did get into a situation where I had a lot of acquaintances, and it was
I can't
just
see you having that many.
it was too much for me. I was like, there's invites I need to turn down, and I know people don't like when you turn down invites,
They
but I
don't.
gotta turn them down. So those quickly faded. But I would say like from 13 to like 18, I had one friend.
What?
Yes,
One?
one
Who's
friend.
the one friend?
She's still my friend right now to this day, Amma.
Oh, okay.
And then I got another friend, and I had that friend until I was 30, and now I have you and one other friend. So I have like 5 friends, like 5 real friends.
real friends?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a friendly person, right? And there's no one that like I necessarily like don't get along with, but when it comes to
No.
like making friends, like I'm just
Well, I mean, you have to go out of your house and make friends.
yeah.
You're always home.
I know.
And now you're in a new house, nobody knows where the hell you live.
All right, I love being home. Yeah, so yeah, I don't make friends very easy, but not because I'm like standoffish. I'm just like
I feel bad saying though I only have 3 friends because I do have like friends like I'm going to Coachella and I'm staying with. They're all friends.
but not they're acquaintances.
Is it an acquaintance?
I don't know. We should look up the definition of a friend.
Okay. And then what are an acquaintance? What do you think a definition of a friend is?
See, for me, the definition of a friend, right, is somebody that I could tell secrets to. I
Oh.
can count on them if something goes wrong or if I need help.
Yeah.
And I actually love my friends.
You better love me.
Right. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of those.
Yeah, it's okay. Google Dictionary says a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations.
Yeah.
I mean, a friend's when I feel like when you're a friend, you feel like family.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And even your family starts to look at them as family. Maybe
Right.
not as close as you do, but like my mom expects my one friend who lives in town to be there on holidays.
Like, where they at?
Like when we're doing count, she's like, of course, I didn't mention her, but like she's in the count. Like,
Right.
yeah.
No, yeah, I feel that. And then the other one was
Like my mom legit like cried when she found out my best friend was getting married because it was like one of her daughters was getting married. You know what I mean? And my mom is like, when we mentioned my friend, she's like, "Where's the baby? Is the baby coming?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
who's having a baby?
no, she, not yet.
Oh,
But
oh,
you know
we're
what I
waiting on it,
mean? Like we're
on it.
waiting on it. And like even my daughter with my best friend's family, like she feels like her mom is her grandma and those are her aunts. Like she loves them. So yeah, definitely family.
For acquaintances, it says a person one knows slightly, but who is not a close friend.
So you know them hoes slightly. Oh, I'm already cursing. So, okay, so friends, associates, and best friend. Do you have a best friend?
I do.
Let's talk about our best friends.
Okay, I have a new one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. It's you. I feel like I have you. I have two.
I feel so warm.
Yeah, literally have two. It's you and Carla.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Like,
Is it the alcohol?
Don't start crying.
Let's talk about what makes someone your best friend.
For me, it's not judging because I do some fucked up shit. I think not judging and being 100% truthful with
Okay.
me. So I can come to you and I can come to Carla and you guys will be like, "You're fucked up." Like you need to stop.
I love you.
But
You're fucked up. And I still love you.
Yes.
Now, what are we gonna do about this? Nothing right now? Okay, and I still love you.
Right. That sounds like our conversations a few times. Yeah, I think that's what you guys both have, and you guys are so different because you're the one I call for certain things. Carla's the one I call. I'll talk to you
Absolutely.
both about the same things. Fucking
Yeah.
two different things.
Yeah,
Carla's
absolutely.
like, "You fine bitch, let's go to Miami. Before we go to Miami, we're gonna go home in Miami." And you're just like, "Well, let's just sit down and have a glass of wine." But you gotta come over here because I don't want to leave my house.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I would definitely say two best friends right now would be you and Carla for sure.
And that's because we don't judge you.
You're completely honest with me, and you tell me when I need to like get my shit together.
Yeah.
Like stop fucking around, Carla.
Right.
And then I most of the time try to like take
Yeah.
the advice, and if I don't, then I come back to it later, and you guys are still fine with it.
Yeah.
But you're truthful with me, and you're not about the bullshit.
Right.
I don't like lying.
I would say my oldest best friend, my longest friend, I don't want to seem like dramatic, but I would say like she kind of like saved my life to a certain degree. Like in the environment that we grew up in and the neighborhood that we grew up in, like everybody was doing the same thing, which
It could
was
have
like
been.
nothing. And it was like I was her friend and we would get into things and we would like, you know, be about that ratchet life, but she was very grounded because of her parents into like her studies and knowing
You gonna
that
tell people your nickname growing up?
no, we're not.
Oh.
You know what I mean? She was just like, you know, we're doing this, but like this is more important, and that comes after. And it's like if I didn't have that influence in my life, like,
Probably would have still been there.
I've been like a little ratchet red, like you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, but yeah, I definitely agree. A best friend is somebody, and I actually like full disclosure. My best friend sometimes, most of the time, she's the first person I tell something, right? But a lot of times when it's something I know I'm wrong about, but I want to keep doing it, she's the last person I tell. You know what I mean?
Aw.
Because it's like, when I let her know, it's like, here's the mirror. No,
Right.
like, look at yourself. Like, what are you doing?
No, I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I keep to myself. I won't tell nobody, bitch, when I'm not fucking on big time.
It's been like you
Talk
might tell
about it
that you
later.
might tell that associate, right? Because that associate like, yeah, girl, fuck it, like YOLO, right? But that best friend is like, no, you got to get it together.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like a
true.
big, like a sister, like a
Well, that's somebody who you have to keep around because most people will probably see you now and not know where you came from.
right, exactly.
At all.
That's
Like, I
another
would have
thing.
never known
Right.
where you came from unless you, well, it took me a couple years to find
Yeah.
where the fuck you came from because you don't talk about shit. But, yeah, people won't know because you are grounded. You're pretty level-headed, and when you think about where you did come from, it could have went a whole different way.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it didn't. And now you're here with me, and we got this little podcast, baby.
Okay.
So who else? So you have one. Really close one.
One, yeah, like one more than anything.
Yeah.
And then I have my two crazy best friends who are crazy in other ways. But I feel like as we get older, right? Like that's another thing about a close friend, because that might be somebody you used to talk to every day.
Yeah.
And you don't talk to every day, but it's still like when you do finally talk to them, it's like you pick back up where you left off. When we announced the podcast last week, my best friend DM'd me like, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh my God, did I really not tell you? I've been so busy like doing it and like just like going through the motions, and I was also nervous to say it to anybody. You know what I mean?
You did say you were nervous because you say you're gonna do certain things and then you don't do them.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I didn't shut the fuck up about it. I was talking about it every day.
Yeah.
And whoever was around was gonna listen about this shitty little podcast that I got going on.
Shitty little podcast. Have you ever fell out with a friend?
Girl, all the time. Just kidding. It felt that way because I love so hard. So when it's time for me to like cut your ass off, it hurts. I think it hurts me.
Yeah, it's like ending
but
like with a dude. Like yeah.
I'll probably say like I've had two. Yeah, two. Oh, I had one in high school back in the day. And then me and my best friend.
What's like the root cause? Is there the same thing or
yes,
different? What?
Lying and not being loyal. But I don't expect for people to be. I feel like there's some friends that are like, if you gotta be friends with me and only me. I'm not that type of person. You're like an individual. And we're adults and you can do what you want.
Yeah.
It's more of lying. For me, lying, boy, that gets to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can remember two.
Yeah.
The first one was a few years back, and I warn people. I tell them how I'm feeling because I'm very vocal, and I'm like, this hurts me. I don't like this. Let's talk about this. I feel this way about this. And it's like you acknowledge it and then keep doing it.
Yeah, no.
But the first time, tell me, look, I'm sorry you feel that way, but this is who I am and what I'm going to do. And I'll take you for your word. But just lying, I can't. And I gave enough chances, and breaking up was hard.
It's very hard.
Especially because when I cut off, I'm done. There's
Yeah.
0 communication there. Oh, actually, there's 3.
You've just been ending them.
Listen, when I feel like something is not good for me anymore and it's not helping me in any way, if you don't add to my life and you're just giving me high blood pressure, because I already suffer from high blood pressure, bitch, and I don't need anything else like triggering this shit.
Yeah.
Or my anxiety. Once it gets to a point where it's getting that bad, I gotta cut it off.
Yeah.
It's good for me. I wish I was that good with men. I wish I could cut the D off that quick. But I don't. I stay around with bullshit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to friendships like this, and within a friendship, you're gaining less things from that person. It's just the friendship.
Right.
That you're like, if you're not adding to me, what the fuck am I getting from you? Not a goddamn thing.
Right.
So it's just going downhill, and then I'm gonna cut you off. I won't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, bye. I warned you.
Ending a friendship is hard though.
It is. Have you ever ended it?
I've never ended one. So no, because this girl, like, she wasn't like that serious of a friend, but like she was somebody I was pretty cool with. But she ended up being. I probably was only friends with her for like 3 years. We were friends, and both of us were like new parents, and we were single. And then when I finally started dating a guy, she kind of like she didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like she was very negative about him. Mind you, he wasn't the best person, right? But he wasn't a horrible person. It wasn't for her. It was like, like she wanted all my time. And that was because we used to have all the time for each other. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that.
No, I still have my little raggedy friends.
I wonder if
I love my little raggedy friends.
You don't have them. I feel like I just know so many people. But with my last one, that it was like, this last one hurt.
I feel like it's still going on. The hurt is still there.
Oh, the hurt is still there.
Let's work through that a little bit. Why did you end that friendship?
Motherfucker just lying all the goddamn time. Because it was like the closest thing I had.
Yeah. I feel like this, though, without saying too much, right? As a close friend, going back to what you said about, if you're my friend, I'm not going to tell you if I have an issue with someone not to be friends with them, right?
Right.
But I can only be friends with someone so far, especially after meeting them after you, right? So if I know you already have an issue with that person, there's already a boundary there for me that I'm going to set, because it's like, what are me and you going to talk about? Half the stuff I do is with my best friend or involves my best friend. So if there's like a beef there or like a
clash,
then like, how can I get that close to this person? Like,
yeah, and I think maybe a couple years ago it would have bothered me more than it did now. It didn't as much. It was more of the personal. lying and the negativity coming towards me for no reason.
Yeah.
Because all I'm sitting here is trying to come up in this world, you know, alone, doing it by my damn self. And I expect to have friends that are just as motivated. So when someone is not as motivated and is just negative towards me and plain mean.
Yeah.
For no reason.
See, but that's what I'm talking about though. I'm feeling like, where's this negativity coming from? This other person that you're friends with?
It could be.
Right? Like, where else could it be coming from?
I never thought of it.
Where else could it be coming from?
God damn it,
Eureka! So, what would make a friendship toxic to you? Like, what would be your definition of that? Like, what things do people do in friendships that make it toxic for you?
Like I said, lying is one of them. Not being honest and being negative. But I feel more of what they do is more how you receive it and how you feel.
That's true.
So if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling hurt constantly, if this is this negative like aura around it, that's just toxic right then and there.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't think this has ever happened to me because I consider myself more of a leader than a follower. Mm-hmm. So if you have someone like taking you to, so like, I wouldn't really say at our age drugs, but like being around that, or in certain situations where you shouldn't be, or certain people you shouldn't be around. If you're around that because of them, I would think that's toxic because you gonna get fucked up. There's drugs in the car, you get stopped, all y'all going to jail.
Yeah.
Now your mugshot there. What the fuck you gonna do with this mugshot? Okay, I can't. I'm too cute to have a mugshot, and I can't go to jail because I feel like these girls gonna fuck me in the booty.
Oh, wait, what are they gonna put in your butt?
A broom.
Oh,
you ever watch movies?
Carla, you are very like, wow.
You never watch
That
movies?
is intense. That's prison though.
That's what I think about when I think of jail.
Let's move on from broom booties.
What do you consider toxic? Because my toxic friendship just went to jail with a broom up my ass.
That's so heavy. Oh my god. So for me, like, toxic would be when you make it not okay for me to be an introvert. You know, those friends who are like mad at you for not coming.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it's a big event, like your birthday or your wedding. It's just like a Saturday night and you don't want to go out. So I need it to be a safe place for me to be my introvert self. Right? And then also for me, like, it's easy for me, and I think for most people, to like just not do anything. Just do like the bare minimum, just make it just, you know, just enough to make it through life. So for me, like, it can be toxic having friends who aren't motivated, because like I can very easily get comfortable and not be motivated. So now when I'm trying to make friends or even like acquaintances or people to be around, like, I want people who are like doing things and motivated, because like that rubs off on me and that energizes me.
And that comes from our age now.
Yeah, exactly.
And where we are in life. Cause
exactly.
I didn't think of that when I was 25.
Right. But my friends who aren't like that, right? Like, I don't love them any less, but I do find myself not spending as much time with them or not speaking to them as much. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to gravitate towards people who are trying to do more because I want to do more.
Right. And then what are you gonna, once you get to a certain status, it's like, do you keep bringing them along? Or do you keep like trying to pull them? And I know we want to try to make our friends better at all times. And if you're not receptive to that, it's hard for me to stay around too.
Yeah.
That's very toxic. It's frustrating. And now you're getting frustrated with this person. Like, come on, let's move up. And we're just still here, like, in this plateau where you're not moving. And I don't got time for that, baby. Baby, I'm coming, okay? Coming up, making this money.
So what's a bad thing you do as a friend?
I'm the best friend, like, ever. Like, I don't do anything bad.
I'll tell you something that I do bad as a friend, and I have to check myself on this all the time. When my friends aren't doing what I want them to do, and not necessarily, like it's something important, like with their life, or something like a decision they have to make, or like, you know, like, or quality in themselves that I know they're not like fully like living up to their potential, or like I get mad. And I have to check myself. Like, they won't know I get mad because I have to, like, literally check myself and say, you can't make people do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you need to calm down, little girl.
But they don't even know you're doing it.
No, I have to check myself because I be literally mad, emotional.
But what you probably do is stop answering the phone for a while.
No, I just be like, passive aggressive texting. You know what? Let me not talk to you for a day because I want to continue to be your friend. Like sometimes I'll put my expectations on them, and I really I seriously, like, that's something that I actively have to check myself about all the time. And I think but it comes from a place of love, right?
Of course.
But that
you want
can
them to be better, not worse.
right, that can easily like cause friction in your friendship. Actually, the fight that we had, the only fight that we had came from that. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted you to do something. I'm like, just do it. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, but I can't do it right now. And, you know, it's just, it's not ready. And I'm like,
Just do it, bitch, you dumbass bitch. Like, you should just dumb bitch.
I just go like insane. So like a bad thing that I have is like putting my own expectations of myself onto my friends. And it's like, just because someone's not doing something on your time, and even if they never do it, doesn't mean that, like, you know, you get mad at them. You just like,
You gotta let them live.
exactly, you gotta let them live.
And what you have to do, which
That was a jewel right there.
That was a gem right there?
You gotta let them live.
live. No, letting them be, or remove yourself from the situation.
Right.
If it gets you that
I can't
angry.
get so invested in it.
Yeah.
I gotta just be like, you know what?
And it's how I did it with you. This bitch don't go out. I know she's gonna ignore my phone call. I know she's gonna tell me she's gonna come and then not come. I can't get mad about it.
I say I
though.
might come. I never say I'm coming for sure and
You
don't
did
come.
say might.
I say might.
You say, I'll think about it. Or call me on the day of. Boy, I know that one. I have about 1% chance.
If you get a yes from me, I'm coming. But if you get a maybe, I'm not coming.
I don't. Listen, the yes might be a percentage.
No, the yes is a yes.
Yeah? I have to pay more attention.
Because I'll be like, I told someone I'm going to do this, so I'm going to.
Because I take maybes as yes.
Yeah, you do. You do. You know what? Since you don't know what's something that's bad that you do as a friend, you actually do the same thing that I do.
I do.
You do.
I was just about to tell you. Because I'm like, oh, wow, that could be pretty annoying of me always pushing people so hard to do certain things.
You'd be like, come on, let's do it. It'll be so much fun. It's like, yeah.
Oh,
you do the
and
same
actually, I
thing.
did something, and then it wasn't even intended this way, but you took it this way recently when I ordered the Ancestry thing. So, and I didn't even mean it like that. I was just trying to get $10 Amazon gift card, bitch, for whenever you ordered. Whenever you refer someone and they order, you get $10 on Amazon. And you were like, I said on my own time. I was like, what? I was just sending you the link, bitch.
Yeah, you're like, do it. And I'm like, no. But yeah, actually, you know, we kind of do the same thing, but in different ways.
But I vocalize it more. So you check yourself. I don't check myself.
You do vocalize more. I think you and that person who like are not friends no more, that is part of it. Like, they didn't know how to clearly say no.
Yeah.
And you being with your, you know, do it. Come on. Like, them not knowing how to say no. Like me, you still do it, but I know how to say no, and that's how we balance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I have to accept the fucking no.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like you knowing the no is no versus me getting your expectations up and you being all amped about, you know, whatever's coming.
Right.
And then lying about coming, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's fucking.
That's what
because
it
I
is.
expect it. Then I'm expecting something,
Right.
And it's like it's like a letdown every time.
It's definitely a
How many
letdown.
times can you be let down?
Exactly.
No, that shit gets annoying.
So here's to boundaries and friendships.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. So what about like making friends later on in life? I feel like, you know, a lot of the friends that we've had for a while probably. But like, what about like post 30 friends?
I think at this point in time, we're just finding friends that add to what we're trying to do. Like, I can say I've made some new like friendships now, going into like the blogging and online and social media stuff, and they're amazing girls.
Yeah.
But they're adding to what I'm doing now. So I'm learning from them. They can learn from me. They're cool, thank God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want anyone around me who, like, if we're hanging out, you get on my nerves. No, but now I feel it's like we're targeting who we want to hang out with.
Absolutely. Even the first time we hung out, like when I first like met you and I found out about your daughter and stuff, I was like, if anything, this would be a good person for play dates.
Right.
First time we ever hung out, it was a play date.
Yeah, we needed it for some. Listen, I kind of need a friend.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, this girl would be good for, you know, because like for me, it's like you only have so much free time, right? And it would be
You don't have that
ideal
many.
if you have somebody who like, okay, you're hanging out, but you're also doing something with your kids. So I was like, let me see what this girl's talking about.
Yeah, like
Hey,
Christmas
girl.
or Thanksgiving, it's like, yeah, we're coming over here, but they have each other to go hang out in the room and do
Exactly.
whatever they want to do.
Yeah. I do feel like the friendships you make when you're older are definitely more intentional.
And I really, really like our friendship because your daughter loves to snitch on my daughter. So my sneaky badass little kid
She's such
gets
a
snitched
tattletale.
on. But I need that in my life because Ayana's been on some shit.
She is.
lately.
She's such a tattletale.
Bro, I'm hoping.
I wonder about their friendships, like the people that they're making friends with. Because I think about, right, like what I said about my best friend earlier. Like, I'm like, you know, the people that you make friends with in your teen years can, like, totally shape your life. Like, I just, like, that, if like, out of all my hopes and dreams for her, like, that's probably my biggest wish is that she makes the right friends.
I just had this conversation with Ayana coming home from school. She was telling me something, the best friend, or she called one of our friends my best friend. I said, she's not my best friend. And she's like, what? Why not? I said, well, I don't see her that often. I was like, she's a really good friend and I love her dearly. Like, I want the best for her. But I said, baby, that's not her best friend. Yeah. She's like, why? Because she literally has on her phone everybody's best friend. And she calls them best friends. She has all these best friends. And I'm like, they're not your best friend. Like, you need to realize that you have friends, but they don't all have your best interests. Like, she... little asshole just shaved her legs when she knew she wasn't supposed to. Her excuse was, I didn't feel comfortable and they were making fun of me. I said, who was making fun of you?
Oh, no.
She was like, well, I said, who the fuck was making fun of you and bullying you? Because we're going to the motherfucking school about this shit. You getting bullied? We're going, because, you know, when you get bullied, people kill themselves and shit. So you don't come over here telling me you're getting bullied when you're not getting bullied, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? So she's like, and she mentioned one of her, like, Savannah, her really good friends. So I was like,
oh, wow.
I was like, we're finna call her mom right now. No. I mean, she just said my legs are hairy. Well, that's because they are. And I expected for them to stay hairy until you got your goddamn grades up. So, yes, your friend was just pointing out a fact. They are hairy.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to stay hairy. That's not bullying. So I got really upset with her for saying that they were making fun of her. But they weren't. They might have seen her legs and they was like, but you hairy.
Yeah.
And you were. And if you would have gotten your grades up, you would have been allowed to shave them, but you didn't. So she thinks everyone's her best friend. I'm like, nah, not everybody has their best interest.
Yeah, but that's something that you learn over time.
Yeah.
That's something that you learn by, like, the things that you went through with those friends that you lost. Like, that's definitely something you learn over time.
Because there's people that I used to open up really fast. If I felt we were close, oh, man, I told you everything. And I'm over here now thinking, God damn, people talking to all my shit, telling my stuff. I might have to kill these people. But I'm not going to kill them. But yeah, so right now I feel like, well, they don't have that many secrets to tell. I'm sure a few of what they did in third period and, like, the boy they like. But... yeah, now it's just targeted.
Yeah,
do you feel well? Targeted. You don't go out, bro.
Oh. I mean, the last friend that I made was Janice, and I feel like she's a good friend.
She's a good friend.
So it was targeted, right? Like, it was like we had this workout thing in common.
Yes.
Like, yeah, and she's an awesome friend.
And you definitely, like, you on Saturdays, you guys will go work out together.
Yeah, exactly. She keeps me motivated when it comes to, like, physical fitness. Like, yeah, and she's so turned out to be, like, she's a really sweet girl. Like,
yeah. I can't be, if you're targeting me for working out, we can't be friends.
I'm targeted. No, see, you got to know what people think. Absolutely not.
I would have been cut off.
You'd be the last person.
I mean, we'll do one hell of a workout while we're together, but then it's going to take 2 weeks to go back. But I'm going to come. Bitch, I need to get fined for Coachella. My goodness gracious. Yeah. Because what I got going on right now.
Yeah, because, you know, people, like, wear, like, nothing to Coachella.
I want to wear pasties.
Hello?
I want a pink wig and pink pasties to Coachella, goddammit. You know how much money I spent on this shit? Y'all finna see my titties.
Oh, my gosh.
All of them. Okay, I won't. But maybe close to it.
So it's time for some unsolicited advice.
Who are you giving it to?
So keeping on the trend of friendships. So you guys may or may not know there was a podcast that was out called The Queen's Court.
Did they actually? Oh, they didn't make it a podcast. It was YouTube first.
Yes, it was YouTube podcast. It was called The Queen's Court. It was Kaya, Miss My Neck, My Back, and it was
my crap. My neck. Did I tell you Ayana was singing that shit in the car the other day?
I would have died.
I turned around and said, what the fuck is you singing?
I would have died.
She's talking about my neck, my back. What? But there's a jingle on 95.3, I think, that uses that. But
the car crash song.
Yes, but the car crash song don't have nothing to do with my neck, my crack, the crack and the pussy. What? It's just, how do you know this shit?
I would have died.
That was an argument. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's Kaya, who's a rapper, and it's T.S. Madison, who's a transgender woman. Now, I'm not 100% sure why they fell out, but they fell out. And so my unsolicited advice would be, like, if someone's really your friend, even when you guys are no longer friends, you don't betray friendship.
That trust you had with them back then.
Right, by talking about their secrets or even like, saying negative things about them. Like if I ever fell out with somebody, like I'm not going to tell your secrets when we're no longer friends anymore.
I don't speak about you.
And if you had a friend and you were and you're no longer friends with that person and you're telling me their secrets, I'm not finna tell you nothing because you can't be trusted. You never know what's gonna happen between me and you. So my unsolicited advice is just like if someone was ever your friend and they trusted you with a secret, or if just someone was ever your friend, always respect that and never like betray them.
Kaya, shut the fuck up. Adding, like you told me before we started talking about Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah,
A secret. So that's a secret that they should have kept.
So
themselves.
I'm seeing on Hollywood Unlocked right now. The headline is Aaron Hernandez's friend says that he was secretly struggling with homosexuality.
Oh my God.
If I'm dead, Carla, and we had a secret when I was alive, it's still a secret when I'm dead. That is a friendship violation.
It is. I will
That
come
is
for.
horrible.
Listen, you talk about me when I'm dead. I promise you, I will pull your motherfucking toes at night. I will make some noise in that house and make it sound haunted. I swear to God.
Like I read that, and I'm like, that's horrible,
Well,
right?
just
Like
shut
if
up.
this man was secretly struggling with this, like why would you put that out there when he's dead? Like just
Especially the friends.
people
I can
be violating.
understand.
That's yeah.
Maybe somebody he was screwing or no, just shut
That's
up.
why I got my hand full of friends. I'm not telling y'all to not make friends with people. Make friends. But I'm just saying, honor friendships, honor friend code, regardless of if you are no longer friends with that person or even if that person is dead. Like,
And if you're a shitty friend, just stay home and don't go out.
right.
Don't-
Exactly.
Stop trying to
Don't be a shitty friend.
Yeah, don't be. Yeah, because it's hurtful. It's hurtful
It really
having
is.
a shitty friend when you have
Right.
someone that's willing to invest so much in you
Yeah.
and time, and then you just come around and just fuck it all up.
Don't be a shitty friend. Now it's time for a little
Shit talk.
Carla,
Yo,
what are you gonna talk shit about
I'm
this
so fucking mad. A couple of weeks ago, I went out to Wind Down Wednesday to hang out, have a couple drinks, waiting for my kiddo to get out of the Lion King, and somebody. I know you're listening because it's a really popular podcast. So I know everyone's going to hear this. So whoever you are, you little bitch, you went in my goddamn purse and stole my wallet holder thingy with my card holder, with my ID, my bank cards, my credit cards, my concealed weapons license. So bitch, you know that I'm carrying, so don't come for me.
That's your whole life. I
My
can't believe
entire
somebody
life.
did that at Wind Down Wednesday of all places. Because that's kind of like a, not upscale, but not
Not
like,
anymore, bitch. People coming in there in like booty shorts. Like, where you come from? From Hoenn. I'm over there in my. I legit went after work, so I was in my work clothes.
Right.
So I was supposed to be there. Whoever took my shit, you were not supposed to be there because clearly you don't have a job to go to after work because you stole my shit. So, motherfucker, whoever you are and are listening to this podcast, I know you're listening again.
That's so horrible.
I hope that your car breaks down if you have one. I hope you go to jail for like selling ass and you have a mugshot that says that's what you were doing. And then I hope you get let out and get caught back up again from being on probation.
I hope they step in poop.
I hope they step, yes, really hope they step in shit. I was really upset about it. I was like, I'm not even drunk.
You have to do so much to get all that stuff back.
Yes,
Like,
but
that's such
actually, it was a good
hassle.
thing. Yes, and then I couldn't get an Uber. Later on, like where I needed, like I was going out a couple days later. I couldn't get it because now the credit cards don't work.
Right.
Because I had to cancel everything. I can't go to the bank
You
to
would
get
have had
cash.
to stay home.
I didn't. I had a passport, bitch. So now I'm walking around with my passport, which I shouldn't have, and I haven't had time to go get a license because it takes forever, and then I have to take time off work.
Right.
And then to go get the license the day I needed cash, and I couldn't go to the bank without my ID to get cash. Girl, it was just a mess.
Ugh.
So now I have my cards back, and I'm waiting to get time to get a new license. So now it's holding me back is that I need a day where my hair is done and I look decent to take a new picture.
Oh, you're trying to be cute for you. My picture is so bad.
Is it?
It's so bad.
Yeah, I need to take a cute one
I
because
had like
hate it.
a ashy fro that day. Like
What?
Yes.
What is it, Ashley? Can I see this picture?
No, you cannot.
We should put it on the podcast.
And you know what? It
thing.
expires this year, so it's like 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine just expired, so I had to take a new picture, and I had lashes on and everything. I was like semi-cute.
Oh, girl.
I went prepared. Now I have to prepare myself again.
We should go together.
We should.
Like
but
beat.
I can't wait. Oh, you can start renewing it now.
Yeah, we should go together.
Because your birthday's coming up, so you have to do it now.
Yeah.
Don't wait, because the reason why I had that one thing my license got suspended was because I did not renew my shit, and then I got stopped for something stupid, and they're like, "Oh, ma'am, your license is expired."
Yeah.
So I gotta fucking
Yeah.
It's just bad.
So a hearty fuck you to whoever stole Carla's wallet.
A big fucking fuck you, and I hope your life goes bad in every way, shape, or form.
That's our show for today. Thank you guys so much for listening to our shitty little podcast.
Yes.
Don't forget to tune in every
Friday.
and catch us on
iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. There's another one.
Stitcher.
I love
at
Stitcher.
Shit, I'm 30 podcast. And you can follow me, Dexty, at Dexty on Instagram.
And I'm Carla Wilmaris. I'll tag them. But follow our podcast, the podcast page as well. I'm going to try to do stories off of it. I'm just going to do some shitty stuff. Yeah, you should post. You can post more stuff off of there.
We should.
And they can get to know you more on there since you want to be all like cute and shit on your stuff.
Listen, I am out here. What are you talking about? Okay.
Okay.
Is it better? Is it better? Okay.
There you go. That R's rolling, baby.
I thank you guys for listening.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.